This is a trigger warning. The content in our podcasts may be difficult to listen to. Please see the description for details.
The views expressed by any individual in this interview are entirely their own and not necessarily shared by Denver Street Stories. Denver Street Stories is an active supporter in the LGBTQ+ community. We stand with the Black Lives Matter movement, and as intersectional feminists, we support equity and equality for all peoples. Denver Street Stories supports sovereignty and land back to indigenous communities. We strive to actively deconstruct oppressive colonialist structures. Denver Street Stories. These are our stories.
Well, shit, I'm glad you walked up to us and started talking to us. I don't have any blues. Is it okay if I ask you about your experiences with that?
Nothing, bro. I hurt my hand.
Just for
working.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, your hand looks fucked up. I'm sorry to see that shit. Can you tell us about, like, are you using blues just for kind of the pain management of it, or?
It's like the only thing that actually cures the pain. And I'm out here and it's cold, you know what I'm saying? Hot, cold, warm, and just struggling, you know what I mean? It kind of helps to, like, pass the day away.
Yeah, we've been talking to a lot of people with physical trauma and mental trauma who, like, use these kind of substances to cope with this shit, whether it's physical pain or the issues going along with homelessness. Have you been using for a while, even before your hand?
Not really on those. I'm more of an alcoholic, but I like every now and then, I dibble and dabble with a few things, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on my meds. I got mental health problems and everything, and it's hard to cope with it all. The anxiety, the pain, the trauma, you know, and still sit out here and be amongst other people, you know?
Yeah, I can't even imagine. I feel like other folks who are in more fortunate situations, like houses and shit, and they, like, who have access to medical resources, they still should look at you with respect and treat you properly.
Well, see, it's not like it's like an all the time, everyday thing. Usually I was getting it to look out for other people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
At first I did have a place to stay, and I had somewhere to go. My family's struggling. People dying. You know what I mean? We don't have nothing. And it's crazy to be a have and minister to a have not, them to become a have not and have nowhere to go. No one to turn to. You know, that it'll break a man down. But it won't break a man as long as you stay strong.
Yeah, absolutely. And you deserve major props and credit for being so strong going through this shit. Today it's not a good day out. Today it's rainy as shit. It's getting colder. Like, we've had a big heat wave previously, but going through the elements and going through the previous circumstances with family and people, just the world just fucking with you, that is a lot.
It's like when you start to do good, that's when all the bad things come at you. I put myself in sober living. I decided I'm gonna stay sober. I don't want this for myself. I want better for my kids. I want to put myself in a better predicament.
Yeah.
And then everyone around me just didn't want that for me. So they started taking things away. They start faking like my probation officer, getting me cut out of places. They start faking like my doctors and stuff, and doing fake surgeries on me to where now I have an ailment in my hand.
Fuck.
You know, they start playing with my life. You know what I'm saying? Where now I don't even feel comfortable sleeping. So,
Bro, that's scary. That's fucked. That's fucked. And I'm so sorry to hear that about your family. Like, I'm a recovering alcoholic myself, and to have people supporting you is really helpful, and you deserve support.
my mom, she don't even drink no more. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, though. That's good.
She done recovered all the way. It's just like, a nigga like me, I can't win to lose. Like I said, I put myself in a good predicament. I got people that'll be around me to tear me down. Or, I don't know. It's just hard to make something out of nothing sometimes.
Yeah. What are some things you feel like what are some things you feel like those people in these cars right here, what do you feel like they should know in regards to helping you or to helping people struggling with these situations?
They shouldn't just look us over once. They should try to look a little bit deeper within themselves and then and empathize. What if it was me? And then they should act accordingly.
That's
because
fucking beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, in regards to like specific aid, you know, like that, I feel like changing that narrative is a huge thing, and people looking at you properly and looking at you with respect and humility, like that's a necessary thing. Are there other resources you feel like maybe Denver or even individuals could help you out and give to you, or what you would need in regards to like support for any kind of addiction or support for just homelessness, whatever you need, really?
My problem is really not with addiction. It's more with homelessness. I've been on the top of the housing list 6 times in a row.
Damn.
Sometimes they always either try to send me back to jail or stop me from getting out to get my housing.
Shit.
So, I don't know. They just need to do their job better. Like, we the last. Like, we're in the most powerful country in America or in the world, and we still have a homeless problem. That doesn't seem right. We lock the most people up in the world. That doesn't seem right.
No, it's fucked up.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's
we trade on the small shit.
Yeah, it's disproportionately too people of color as well, which is fucked up.
Definitely, there's a lot of racism that goes along with this,
Yeah.
and prejudice, and it's just a good laugh. So, you know,
Yeah.
for them. For
That's-
me,
that's-
the struggle's real.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
If y'all see me back in jail, it's not because I'm out here breaking the law or even because I'm just doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? I'm coping because they won't give me a chance out here. I take chances for myself, and I don't know.
That's
Just know I'm trying. I'm trying every day. I'm trying.
absolutely, fuck yeah. And I feel like that's a really important thing, is that people who are really trying and have these fucking insurmountable odds against them,
These bugs and shit.
like to the way that homelessness is criminalized a lot, and with like racism and just like
Yeah,
fucked
like,
up drug culture.
They see somebody with nothing and wonder why they steal. And then if they go to steal to feed themselves or to clothe themselves or just so they can have something, that opportunity is taken away. I just got took for like $25.
Fuck. But you're right. You see
I
that-
only asked for 10.
Man, you're right though. That kind of like that desperation breeds that necessity to steal sometimes, to feed yourself. You know.
I have no choice.
Yeah.
And to the people that do have a choice, like maybe if they should share the abundance. They should dig within themselves. Like I said, look inside yourself,
yeah.
empathize, and then act accordingly.
Yeah.
Because if it was you in the same situation, maybe things would be different. You know.
I love
If
that.
there was more of us out here like this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like if people had to experience it for themselves, they might have a lot more empathy for, people who are unhoused.
I said it better myself. And my bad, my voice is just coming back, but I'm just saying. Like, everyone has a voice, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's up to us to use it.
And we want to amplify that for you specifically, for people who are struggling with this. Yeah, those
I
voices
like that.
are important. Hell yeah. Well, here, let's cut it then. Let's cut it for now, and we can always. I'd love to talk to you more, but we'll take a break for just a second. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to Denver Street Stories. We aim to help change the narrative surrounding homelessness by providing a platform to amplify necessary voices. We hope this sheds some light into a world often pushed aside, disrespected, or disregarded altogether. Our stories come from a myriad of people in different backgrounds that deserve to be heard and seen. So you should talk shit less, love, and listen more.